Hello everybody, my name is Happy and I'd like to welcome you all to my gaming channel. Today we're going to be starting a new game. This will be Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the full trilogy. I will be playing this alongside my Fallout 4 series. I will probably do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, with Fallout 4 being Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So that's kind of my plan. So 3 days a week for each game. Sunday is a day for me to have off to recuperate. I may get behind by a day at some point. It's going to be hard juggling 2 games plus one of my other channels, but I'll do the best I can to keep up. I'm trying to record ahead, so shouldn't be an issue unless I get way behind for some reason. Anyway, about Mass Effect. I have played Mass Effect 1, the first, say, quarter of it, multiple times. Way back in the day, I was pretty big into either multiplayer games or isometric RPGs like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Every once in a while, I get an urge to play a first-person shooter, but I was never really that fond of them back in the day. So I had Mass Effect 1, no mods, the very original release. I had it on my computer, so whenever I got the urge to go around shooting things, I'd just pull that up, shoot around for a while, but I'd put it down for long enough I'd forget what I was doing, so I'd always end up starting over and over. So the first part of Mass Effect 1 I know very, very well. The rest of it, not so much. Now, the Legendary Edition came out. I did pick that up. A friend of mine challenged me to a race through the Legendary Edition on the highest difficulty level, insanity mode, and I took him up on it. Neither of us had ever played all the way through even a single one of the games, let alone all 3, so it's quite the challenge. I did manage to win by just a total of about 2.5 hours, I think, not by much. It was close, but anyway, because it was a race, I stuck pretty much entirely, as much as I knew anyway, to the main storyline just to try to get to the end before my friend did. The only DLC that I know of that I got into to any degree of depth was in Mass Effect 3, the Citadel DLC where you have the party. I didn't intend to do that one, but I got caught in the first part of it. And I just enjoyed it so much. I said, win or lose, I want to do this. So I finished it off. But other than that, I really haven't done any of the DLC for any of the games other than just occasionally, touching on them. But as soon as I realized I was off the main path, I get back on the main path. So that's where I am. That's my overall experience. This time I want to take it a little slower, slightly less difficulty. I know I can do it on Insanity now, so I have nothing to prove. It was brutal for me, especially... most of it wasn't that bad, but there was like 2 or 3 fights in each game that I just had a hard time getting past. But anyway, I'm going to do this on a hard difficulty, but not to the Insanity level. And I thought I'd make this a challenge and maybe interesting for anybody who's watching, by playing the least popular character I can possibly play. What I mean by that is Bioware put out some statistics after Legendary Edition had been released for a while, showing which class, which background, which origin people were picking for their Shepard. And I thought I would pick the least popular on each of those. So least popular class, the one least played is Engineer, so I'll be playing an Engineer. The least played origin is Colonist. I'll be a Colonist. And the least played background, or whatever it's called, is Ruthless. So I will be a Ruthless Colonial Engineer. This should be interesting. Now, I'm going to warn everybody right up front, I am not going to be good at playing Ruthless, because that's just not who I am. I can't play Ruthless characters. So I'm going to be playing a Ruthless character on a redemption arc. That's the best I can do. he's going to be trying to do better. Anyway, the only other thing I'm going to warn you about, if you aren't familiar with me at all, is I am a role player by nature. And I don't mean that I'm going to act out my characters or do accents or any of that kind of nonsense. I mean, I can at times, but that's not what I mean by role-playing by nature. What it means is I tend to put myself in my character's head. I get an idea of who they are and how they think, and then I approach the game as if I were them. So even though I have been through this entire game before, at least the main storyline before, it may appear at times like I'm pretending I haven't. That's because I'm putting myself in Shepard's headspace, and he hasn't been through this before. That's just the way I mentally approach the game. When I get into these games, I get immersed in the character. So if this Shepard hasn't been there before, even though I might know what it is, I'm going to kind of be in his headspace. I'm just warning you now. I'm not trying to fool anybody. It's just the way I play. Every time for me is the first time because of this, which is a good thing for me. Anyway, enough about that. I've already kind of got the character set up. I've never been a fan of the name John. No offense to any Johns out there. It's just a name I never liked. But I wanted to keep it close, so I just went with James. Maybe we can say it's in honor of James T. Kirk. I don't know. Anyway, James Shepard.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Got it.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, he's going to be a colonist since that's the choice the fewest people pick. You were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Excuse me. That'll be my background psychological profile. That's what it was. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Okay, I can work with that. I can see him, especially in his youth, after being sold into slavery and all that, being somebody who was a little brutal, cold, and calculating. But I think he's trying to get past that. Alright, so he's going to be ruthless.
Confirm military specialization.
He will be an engineer. That is the least chosen specialization. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Alright. Okay, because I've made it all the way through the game once, I get to pick a bonus tower. I'm going to go with sniper rifles. It just seems to me like the obvious choice for a engineer. Gonna be good at pistols, but I also want him to be somebody who can stand in the rear and do some damage.
Confirm facial identification.
I already created an appearance for him. I wanted somebody who was looked a little older and more mature than the default Shepard. Just because I'm a little older and mature, unfortunately. But I didn't want to go too far in that direction. So I came up with this. Fairly simple and straightforward, but I'm okay with it. Something else I wanted to add here. Oh yes, in addition to along the line of least popular choices, romance. I'm gonna go with a male Shepard just because while I'm not opposed to playing females, I generally don't, and I always go with female romances. That's just me. That's just the way I roll. So I took a look through all a fairly large sample, about 20 different playthroughs of Mass Effect on YouTube. And I kind of looked at who each of these playthroughs was romancing. And it looked like the least popular female romance of a character that's available in at least 2 of the 3 games, that's the criteria I wanted to include, would be Ashley. So we will be romancing Ashley to keep up with our least popular playthrough. But that's based just on a random survey of YouTube videos. Vast majority went for Liara. I saw a couple of tallies, and as far as the ladies went, I saw a couple of Garrus, and primarily Garrus. So that's where we're at here. Anyway, we'll go ahead and run with this. I just want you to know my plan. So we will be chasing after Ashley.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So hopefully this will be something somewhat unique on YouTube.
Identification confirmed.
We will go hardcore. That is the second hard. Yeah, that's the second hardest. I just don't really want to mess with insanity again. I've done it once. That was enough. We'll leave everything else alone. I definitely need subtitles. I have had hearing issues since I was a child. They certainly haven't got better as I got older. I don't need the tutorials. All right. However, I should add I have not played this since Legendary Edition first came out, so it's been a couple of years now. All right, here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Yep.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Fair enough.
I'll make the call.
I do like that shot. That's a good opening shot. All right. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called this the greatest discovery in human history. It was known as Mass Effect. I'm guessing on that last sentence. I didn't quite get there, but good enough. All right, Jupiter.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Okay.
Commander?
That Neptune, I think. So we're heading out of the galaxy.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Okay.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
All right.
All stations secure for transit.
Our hero pose.
Green. Approach run has begun.
All right.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Woo. I like how they do faster than light travel in Mass Effect.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
All right.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund
Jinx.
this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I like Joker.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Oops.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
All right.
You get that, Commander?
Yes, I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
He didn't sound pissed, just annoyed, I guess. Same thing. Alright, so let me see if I can remember how to play this game.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay. Aha.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run.
Got an
Heading
itch.
down to see the Captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at Engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But
Right.
you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres
Okay.
are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's get a little more detail. Since this game is fully voiced, I'm not going to read out the choices, typically. I might if I'm trying to think something through or whatever, but no point in reading it and then having Shepard repeat it.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus,
Makes sense.
It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here.
Okay.
Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Can't argue with his logic. We have a prominent Special Forces captain. We have a Spectre, whatever that is exactly.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian.
Okay.
We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
That's a
They
problem.
don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, I think that's everything there.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
All right.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Seems like everybody's a little paranoid.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
Okay.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for
Okay.
Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
We have a fanboy here.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
Uh-huh.
Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Got it.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre.
Thank you.
You did on Torfin. That's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Yeah, well, I'm not a monster.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Okay.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution.
Nice.
My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Okay.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be
Interesting.
something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
All right.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do.
Unfortunately.
This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
That's what everybody says right before they screw it up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
All right, moving right along. Salute.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Good question. All right, let's see here.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
All right.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
And you didn't need to
A
know.
research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This
Got
is
it.
big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But
Okay.
Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Okay.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
Okay, so no
I
pressure.
need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Got it.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
All right, let's get some more information and then we'll get on to this.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Theoretically, sure.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
You can tell he's military. His brain, first thing come to his mind is weapon archive.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Okay.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Got it. Do it then.
Give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Oof. Good effects. Uh-oh. Is that a giant hand?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more...
Excuse me.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Will do.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
All right. Interesting.
Engaging
That's a
stealth
big
system.
volcanic field. Huge lava field. I hope that's not part of the attack.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Got
What
it.
about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective.
We'll see about
the beacon's
that.
your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
I'm sure he does.
He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
All right.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right, team. Here we go.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Let me see if I can figure out how to play this game again. All right. Assault rifle, sniper rifle. Modifiers and upgrades. All right.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
All right. Yeah, that's what I want. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay, I got 3 points to spend. I think I'm going to start out with Charm. Keep that maxed out at all times because I want to get good with dialogue. Pistols and sniper rifles. I'm probably going to specialize in the sniper rifle. Well, I'll get pistols at least to here so I can unlock the basic armor. Decryption increases the amount of Omnigel recovered that you use the description skill to open secure objects or lockpicking. Grants a sabotage ability which shuts down enemy weapons. Just so you know, I've never played Engineer before. The only full playthrough I did was a Adept, a Psychic basically. Hacking recharges your tech proximity mines more quickly. Grants AI hacking ability, which makes artificial enemies go berserk and attack each other. That's good. Electronics increases the strength of your shields, increases the amount of holy stored when you repair a vehicle, lets you use electronic skill to repair or bypass objects, so on and so forth. Damping requires electronics 4, increases the explosion radius on your tech proximity mines, shuts down enemy tech and biotics. First aid increases healing, medicine, improves recharge time on healing, and grants the neural shock ability. Sniper rifles. We'll definitely want to get some points in those. Engineer. Tech specialist can use innovative tricks to get the most out of every resource. Reduces recharge time on tech abilities. Increases tech resistance. Charm. Increases the cost of items. Increases your chance or your ability to engage in dialogue. Okay. Same thing with Intimidate. So yeah, we'll keep this maxed out. I think we'll get pistols up to here to unlock the basic armor at some point fairly soon. I really don't want to ignore anything else, so we'll just kind of play this by ear. Cade Nalenko, he is a sentinel. So he's half psychic, half engineer. Got 2 points, we'll give him barrier. And we'll give him a point of first aid. Richard L. Jenkins is a soldier. We're just going to have him train assault rifles. He will be our tank / DPS guy. Journal. You were in charge of a ground team dropped onto Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Got it. How do I set up my hotkeys? That's crouch. Equipment. Yeah, that lets me aim. Alright. I don't remember. Excuse me. Let's try that. Left shift. Aha. Yes, I think that's it. So sabotage and overload. Alright. Overheats nearby enemy weapons and burn them for minor damage. The debuff, let's go ahead and put it right there for now. We got 2 debuffs. But unless I'm misremembering, overload damages enemy shields in a certain radius. Okay.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
I hate to do this, but let's get some target practice. Oh, guns overheat. I forgot about that. Mass Effect 1, you gotta watch your overheating. Later games, you get ammunition, but the first one is overheating. Need to remember that. Pace myself. Alright, I'll take all. Alright. I'm hearing explosions in the distance.
Oh God, what happened here?
Man, they're crisp. Okay, we got some dead bodies here. Keep your eye out, guys. Stay close to cover. Let's not go out in the open unless we have to. Get another gas bag. Uh-oh. Oh no, not Jenkins. Yeah, stay behind cover. Okay. 1 down. 2 down. There's number 3. Richard Leroy Jenkins. Richard Leroy Jenkins. No wonder he ran in first and died. I was curious why he had a middle initial and nobody else did.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
I'd never put that together before.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, aye, sir, indeed. Let's look around. I have a bad habit of getting turned around in these games, so don't be surprised to see me going back the direction I came a lot. Alright, Caden. Stay close to, go from cover to cover. Well, let's not be stupid. Alright. Okay, watch my heat.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Copy that, Nihilus.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm gonna take out these gas bags. Hate doing that, but they're gonna distract me, and I don't want to waste a shot when a real enemy hits, accidentally aiming at something that's not dangerous. Let's save while I'm thinking about it. Keep moving, but stay close to cover. Oops. There's got to be a dash key somewhere. Fine. There's 2 more of them over there still. Woohoo! Okay. Got him. I've been playing Fallout 4 too much. I keep trying to reload. Okay, stay close to cover. Whoa. Uh-oh. Dashley! Yep, I'm in love. Ooh. That's nasty. Yeah, I'd run too. You don't want to end up like that. So we have some foot soldiers. Hang on there, soldier. We got you.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
We got you. We got you.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Okay.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Yep.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
All right.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Okay.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site.
All right.
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
All right.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol.
Okay.
Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry.
There's a guy who's carrying 4 guns.
Move out.
At least 4 guns. I mean, I can see 3 on the back right there. All right, let's take a look at Ashley real quick. Okay, That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. So I can independently control them. Oh, I don't want to walk in the fire. How did I get to the... Ah, squad. That's how I did it. Duh. So she is a level 1 soldier. I'm going to make her our main tank. So we'll focus primarily on keeping armor and healing up a bit for now, and we'll probably have her specialize in the assault rifles. So we will definitely put points in that next chance we get. Alright, let's keep exploring.
Far end of this trench.
Ah, light armor for a human. Let's take it. How does that compare to what I have? See, better, better, and better. Okay, so we got new armor. Staying close. Okay, it wants me to go over there. Okay, so space makes me run. Good. Hug to the... Whoa! Cover. Aha, I see you. Whoa! I'm not on my sniper rifle. Okay, one down. That one's staying behind cover. Alright, Ashley. Go over there. Over there. Got you. Thank you for being bait, Ashley. Alright. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. More of those bodies on a pole.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Yes, but by who? Yeah. Good question.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, let's go check it out then.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Copy that. Shotgun, assault rifle, and sniper rifle. I'll take them. Better damage. Generates more heat. Not as accurate. Oh wait, capacity. Let's try it and see how it feels. Okay, and then Caden. He'll be using a pistol. We don't have any. And assault rifle. Let's have her try this one out, see what happens. Whoa. Alright, up we go. Stay close to cover.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Alright. Guard is up. Whoops. These look different than the ones earlier.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Looks like they've been infected by a techno-organic virus of some kind. Alright, good shooting, guys. And these guys are terrifying. Alright, we got a pistol and some Turian armor. Some Omnigel and that's a grenade, I think. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to let the dog out. Actually, in, I should say. From out. Let's take a look here real quick. I think, yeah. Looks like we gained a level. Yeah, maxed out in that. Take a point of first aid. We'll get a point in pistols. Get a point there and a point there. 2 more points. Okay, we got the marksman ability. Alright, good enough. Let's take a look at Caden here. Got 4 more points. Let's just do 1 in everything. Very good. Ashley. Put 1 more there. We'll get 1 in assault rifles. And one more in health. 1 more in assault rifles. Good enough start. I'm not going to sweat the points too much at this early part of the game.
It used to be beautiful here.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Try a manual of... Oh, no, I remember I hate this puzzle. Whoops. No. There.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Okay.
Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
The end is nigh. Great, we got one of those guys. Doomsayer.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
All right. Somebody's suffering from PTSD.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled.
Understatement.
We haven't seen a Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened
He knows.
The beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Got it.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Fair enough.
Is to see the future, to see the destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape, no hope. No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Yeah.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Probably for the best.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Hopefully. The guy definitely needs it. Make sure we didn't miss anything here. I think we got everything. What's this? Alright, another pistol and a biotic amp. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory here. So pistol we'll give to Caden. We got two choices. That one's much better than what we had. This one's not better. So the starter stuff I'm going to convert to Omnigel. I just remember from the first time I played it that the Omnigel is used to open locks sometimes if you can't pick them, and to repair equipment, damaged ships and stuff. So I think it's worth having. Probably try to get my Omnigel up to about 100 and keep it up there for a while. So any real low level stuff. Oh no, that's Nihilus. There are two Turians.
Saren. Nihilus.
Okay, he looks interesting.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Alright guys, let's see what's going on here.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh. That is huge. Let's get out of the open. What is it? Well, clearly it's a ship, but dang. Oh great, I see some gas, I see some more of those guys on spikes. Oh no, and the spikes are coming down, that's not a good sign. Alright, these guys are gonna rush us, so prioritize them. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Take out his shield, and then shoot him. Where is the other one? They seem to think there's one over here somewhere. But if so, I don't see him. Probably crouched down behind that I was not expecting that. Yeah, he's behind there. See if I can... Got him. I should have told those guys to stay there. I was trying to flank him. But if they follow me, that kind of defeats the purpose. Need to learn to control them better. Alright, so we got some more Omnigel and another grenade. Caden, you're hurt. Alright. Do an override. Oops, wrong button.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Alright.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a
Of course
break
you
for the
did.
sheds.
Actually, given the nature of that ship, I would agree. Probably would know it was trouble the minute you see it.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Wow, her voice is annoying. No offense to the voice actress, but wow.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
You sure that wasn't her voice?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
I don't care if they're committing a crime right now. All I care about is they might have something we could use.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Not about who deserves what. It's about what can keep us all alive.
Spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
Drop it,
He's
Ashley.
not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
All right, I think we're done.
Good luck.
We don't need luck. We got this. All right, let's take a look at this new pistol. Caden is my pistolier. He'll take that. And I'll take the one he had. And we will Omnigel that one. This one can go to Ashley. And we'll Omnigel that one. Now, just because I don't trust them. See what else they're hiding away from us. Okay, shotgun and assault rifle. Ashley. Definitely better. And shotgun. Definitely better. Definitely better. And we'll omnigel these. Excuse me. Alright. Be alert. Be prepared. Keep close to cover. All I'm trying to do is...
It's Nihilus.
I see him. But it also seems like that's a good spot for an ambush. But we're going to make sure there's nobody waiting to ambush us. I've heard stories of, especially like terrorist groups or guerrilla groups, will leave injured or dead bodies in the open to encourage people to go out and check them and put them in a good spot to be shot. Doubt that's what's happening here, but let's play it safe. Okay, if told. How do you, not what I wanted. Oh, that gets everybody. Okay, that'll work then. I wanted to get Caden. Uh-oh.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry. I was hiding from those creatures.
Okay.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
Well, if he said his name, then it sounds like he would.
He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Very lucky.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Great.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
I wouldn't either if I were you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
You know, earlier I told Ashley to back off. This time, he deserves it. Stealing weapons from the military that's protecting you is a pretty bad idea. So I'm not going to tell her to let it go.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Okay.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
You sounded so sincere there.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
Okay.
Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them.
Okay.
They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down.
Okay.
It was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
So he's describing that sound too.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Yes.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
Got it.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Good idea. Explosive number 1. I'll take it. Let's save before I forget. Oh no. Incoming, guys. Aha, there's the other one. Ashley, time to play bait again. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check key bindings. If I remember right, there's a way to make them all target the same enemy. Order attack is Z. Okay. Got it. I want to remember that. I'm seeing some more enemies on the radar, so be prepared, guys. Whoa, right there. Okay, I remember from earlier. Yes, that worked. I can't believe that worked, but it worked. Sorry, guys, I got a bit of a cold, so I'm a little sniffly. Okay, we got some guys way down there. Oh, that one looks like a bigger one. Another one of those. Okay, I'm gonna go forward. Ashley over there. Caden up there. Take down that shield. Okay, I'm gonna, run forward. Okay. Ashley there. Caden there. I see your little head peeking over there. Nope, can't hit it there. Okay. Keep me covered, guys. I'm gonna rush forward. Alright, Ashley, move up. Caden, move up. I got you guys covered best I can. Okay, your turn to cover me. All right, everybody, let's go. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything during our rush forward. Aha. Okay, I think we got everything. I was paying attention earlier, but as we pressed on, I quit paying attention. I keep trying to use the sprint from Fallout 4, sorry. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, let's do this. Whee! Moving right along. So this is Saren.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Destroying the entire colony kinda is evidence that you were here. By definition. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Uh-oh. Got some more Geth. All right, guys, get ready. Demolition charge.
Charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I've got it. I'm the engineer here. You guys just make sure I don't get shot. Oh, like this. Alright, I'm moving forward. You guys keep me covered. Okay, there's two of them across this way, according to my radar. Woohoo! Run! Whoa! Everybody on that guy. Alright, let me disarm this guy. Keep me covered, you two. Alright, pressing forward. Okay, there's another one there. I'll take down the shield. Okay. Go, guys, go. Ashley. Caden. You guys take care of him. I'm gonna take care of this. Still got 3 minutes and we've only got one more to go. I think we're good. All right, let me clear orders. Okay, we are jammed. I no longer have my radar. Whoa, we got a sniper. Sniping is my job. Okay, Ashley, you're gonna bait him. Good job, Ashley. Okay. Is that's not one. Oh, there it is. All right. We got this. Okay, all the bombs are disarmed. Assault rifle and some medium Turian armor. I've got some hostiles on the radar, so stay alert. Took down their shields. Alright, we gotta uh-oh. I hate those guys. Okay, radar is clear. Alright, there's the beacon right there. We're gonna sweep the area real quick. Let's get across this bridge. We're in open territory here. Exposed. And we got something we can get down here. Technician kit. cryo explosive, and heat sink 1. I'll worry about what that stuff is later. Let's boogie across the bridge. Radar is still clear. Check up this way. Wow, look at that destruction. Is that where the ship landed? Kinda looks like it. Looks like a big crater in any case. Aha. Decryption. Whoops. Right about there. Bing, 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 boom. We'll worry about checking out our gear later. Boogie across the bridge. Radar still clear. Storage locker, another decryption. Got it. Wow. The ground looked molten. That might be where it landed. That or it dropped a thermonuke there. Alright. Check down this way. Whoops. Another rifle, another Turian armor.
My God.
Whoa.
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
I've never seen this before.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Yeah. Dang. That is cool. Great detail. Yeah, I think we checked everything. Save just in case, and let's take out the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Uh-oh.
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. Too dangerous.
Whoa. All right. Trying not to sneeze.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Uh-oh. He's not happy about that. Temper.
This human must be eliminated.
All right. Oh, I think we're pretty well done with the prologue. As soon as we finish this cutscene, we'll call it a day.
I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically,
Fair
you're
enough.
fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Okay.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
All right.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Okay.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
Okay.
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
Okay.
He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right. Do that and we'll call it a day. Actually, let's just call it a day here. I don't want to get drugged from one thing to another to another. This is a good quitting spot, so we'll call it a day here. We'll pick up with the next episode by going to the bridge and talking to Joker. So thank you for joining me. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.